Hello my beauties, and welcome back to Mordheim. Hello Hobby Bandit, good to see you here already. Today I think we will be doing a little bit of painting. I of course forgot a lot of the stuff I was supposed to bring. It's everything is as it should be, but we do have to keep on painting some of these buildings, and I will finish this one, and when I'm done with the small one I will go and start the big one. Should be fun. Hopefully I should be able to finish the big building today. But I am super slow, so we will have to see what happens. Are you at 1,000 yet on Instagram, Hobby? I was trying to share your posts to see if it will help. So hopefully someone has seen. Are you at 1,000 followers on Instagram yet? I've been trying to share all of your posts so that as many people as possible that I can help at least see them. Oh, nice. Yeah, I need about I think it's 50 or 60 to get to 2,000. So that's going to be nice. If we can both hit 1,000 and 2,000 within the week, that would be awesome. You know, that's we are on our way to world domination. I am not the boss. I am. Soon you will have more followers than me. Let me tell you. But yeah, I'm super happy with everyone who follows me. To be honest, we are still small, you know. But that's the fun part. Growing up and expanding. And soon we will be the kings of Mordheim terrain. I know what I'm going to do when I'm done with this terrain board. I am going to level up all of my techniques, and I'm going to level up my terrain building. So I'm going to focus on not just building stuff, but becoming better at building, to kind of make almost like a plan, you know. All right, Hobby. Now I just jumped right into it. No time for chit chat today. I'm dry brushing some stones around the doorways, and I'm using this Liquitex Basics. It's neutral gray. Neutral gray value 5 is what I'm using. And I am dry brushing it over a dark brown base coat. So the brown still shines through, and it's still, in all of the gaps, there is still quite a lot of dark browns. Just check that everything is set up the way it should be. If there are any troubles with the sound or anything, please let me know. Now let's keep on dry brushing. I'm using a small dry brush just because it was kind of hard to get into the nooks with anything bigger. For a few of the bricks here that I haven't dry brushed either. I'm just going over. Everything doesn't have to be covered by gray paint. It's okay if there is still some brown or some brown showing. It is supposed to be a ruined building, so just having a lot of dirt and grime around, it's not a bad thing. Here we go. Yeah, I will also go over the plaster with a second coat. It is a bit too thin. Okay, I see. I also want to dry brush the shingles. I'm not sure, I could have just used the same brush, but whatever. I'm using a bigger brush for this. Same gray as I use for the stone. It's kind of nice to keep the palette simple, so you don't have to mix a lot of paints. Oh, let's see if it is. Hey, thank you so much for following Storm Drill. I appreciate it. I hope you are enjoying your stay at the stream. These bricks were just based black, and I just do a light dry brushing near the bottom of the shingles. And yeah, it kind of gets this nice streaky effect. And it looks pretty good in my opinion. Thank you for the follow, Ukhal Sar. I appreciate it, I really do. We are getting close to 160, I believe. Just gotta keep rising. Keep building. This Mordheim board is I'm building it for a Mordheim tournament, which is in September, so it's just about 1 month. This is the third tile, which is already done, and I'm working on my fourth and final tile for the Mordheim board. So you can kind of see how it's going to look when it's done over here, and at the moment it's a bit pink and unfinished, but we will knock that out in no time. Now let's see, what more do I need to do here? I will need to finish up some of the wood because it's a bit, it's not dry brushed completely. Oh shit, I noticed I forgot to paint some of the shingles that are inside the building. I will. Hey Stretches, happy to have you lurking. Good to have you on the stream again. So there are not too many shingles inside of the building, but there are a couple. I just want to pick them out with a little bit of black paint so that I can go back and dry brush it later. And if there is still some brown showing through the black, that's usually not a big problem, at least not the way I paint. If you have some hues of brown and it kind of looks like dirt, and it gives everything, it looks more interesting if you can get some difference in the colors. Yeah, I think that should be it for the shingles. Just need wait for that to dry and we can go back over. Let's see. There is quite a bit of dirt and stuff like that around, so I think we should. I'm not sure what color to use for the sand and stuff. Just have to rack my brain. I don't want to use the same color as on the wood because it's too warm, in my opinion. Let's see if we can't do a little bit of a mix of the gray and the brown. That's the same that I used for my some of the clay on the riverbed. So it should be decent. Let's grab a little bit of gray and a little bit of brown. Let's see what we can concoct in the middle. Oh, it looks kind of nasty. I think that's all right. Well, I think both are good plans. I really want to see what you are making next. And you seem to be kind of on a roll, but if you feel that you need a break, hobby, I think you should take a break, just do some small projects, get some money in the bank, and go grab that 3D printer. It is going to really elevate your next projects, you know. But if you can't wait, if you just want to get building, then I don't blame you. I am going to do not a break, but I will do I will need to do a re-evaluation of everything when I'm done with this tile. I already have some projects planned, so inspiration is not a problem at all. Now let's see. I made this kind of nasty mix. Looks pretty good in my eyes, but I will test it on this piece first, because this one is kind of dirty and I don't hate it. I think I will go for this, and I will just do some washes if I need to kind of tint it the other way. Hey Jelly, good to see you, buddy. I didn't see your normal sword and your usual spiel, Jelly. I miss it, honestly. What I will do, I will prepare more. So the next builds I will do, I will make sure that I have all the LEDs that I need, hobby. And I will get a soldering iron, and I will learn how to use a soldering iron. I will also make sure that I have a lot of everything I need, like 3D printed objects and stuff that I want and need. I will have that in advance. And I'm going to make some cool stuff. That is the plan. Have you stopped with your intro, Jelly? Is that how I'm supposed to read this? It's a part of the streaming experience, you know. It's a part of Mordheim. Well, okay, maybe I will make you a command, an intro command that you can type, and the bot will announce you. Is that something you want? Would you like that? That the Mordheim bot announces you as the moderator of all moderators? This I'm. You know I will do it, Jelly. Didn't come off quite the way I wanted. Why is that? Is it too dark, maybe? That should be fine. I will just do another layer with a little bit of white in it. It should be fine. Yeah, that's decent. Okay, yes, I will make a command, hobby. It's going to be amazing. I will need, of course, I will need an intro and an announcement. You are a part of the production here, Jelly. People will be upset if they don't get what they expect, you know? I'm just saying what I'm trying to say, Jelly. It's not the same without Jelly Moon in chat. Let's see if we can't. Yes, awesome. Now it's all good. Thank you, much obliged. Now we are all feeling a lot more comfortable. It's going to be so nice being finally done with this big project. And finally be able to play on it in just one short month. No, Jelly, there wasn't a lot of chatting before, so your theory is not correct, let me assure you. We have stretches, he is in the shower, Hobby Bandit is probably making his own stuff or talking to his wife or whatever he does, you know. All right, let's... Are you making a windmill, or what do you mean doing windmill? Are you throwing your arms around? Okay. Hey, that guy Cross. You're the only one that dual streams, or are you watching on YouTube and here at the same time? And welcome, Cross. Happy to have you here. Okay, I will check Messenger. Mr. Bandit. Let me see what you have. Oh, look, that's nice. Is that something that you already made? Or is it new hobby? Hello, Jelly Moon. Over at YouTube, Jelly Moon. He's a totally different guy. Old project going to be okay. Awesome. Looks good. Can't wait to see it finished. This is not bright enough. Hey Tikash, it is Glue Day already. That is absolutely correct. The Glues Brothers, we are back in town. You got carried away on YouTube, Jelly. Yes, go make Hobby Bandit an Instagram star. You should check out his Instagram /Hobby Bandit, or Hobby_Bandit, I should say. It's lovely content. You're not going to regret checking it out. I'm mixing the paint mix just a little bit lighter. It was a bit dark and gray. Let's see how it turns out. How's it going, Takash? You doing well? Oh, fucking hell. Sometimes there's just a little bit too much on the brush when you start dry brushing. That's going to be fine anyway. There will be some washes being liberally applied. I'm moving to my smaller brush for the inside of the building and the dry brushing, just to have a little bit more control. And yes, that was the right decision. Hot as balls. Well, yeah, that's... Summer is still clinging on, I guess. I'm not going to complain. It's been really nice in Norway. Not too hot, not like like during the summer. We have like the perfect temperature. Oh, you have a terrain now. Awesome. Did it live up to your expectations? Have you started painting it yet? And have you played any more games of Mordheim? No, absolutely awesome. That's the way it should be. Buying it is the fun part anyway. Now you can just leave it in a closet. Yeah, painting the warband, that's a good way to start out. I have been doing a little bit of painting at home. I finished up my Gotrek and Felix. They were okay. It's not my best work, not by a long stretch, but I think the models are fine. I just wanted to do something slightly different, I guess. Wanted to paint up some bright boys, and I'm not used to painting bright colors anymore. I usually do dark and grimy stuff. But I kind of, after painting Gotrek and Felix, I kind of wanted to do some more painting, so I've been continuing on my Ostlander warband. There's nothing that is worth showing quite yet. But I'm happy with the progress so far. G and F, when? What's that? What's the G and F again? Oh, the Norwegian colors. Well, the Norwegian colors, they are a bit too bright, you know. Like a white yellow, Jesus Christ. I just lost my citizenship. Red, white and blue, of course. They can be quite striking. And I have considered previously, but whenever I try to make anything Norwegian colored, it kind of looks like they are from like they are soldiers of Napoleon, if that makes sense. Oh, Gotrek and Felix, of course. I'm sorry, Jelly. I'm extra edit today. Gotrek and Felix, I already finished them to Kash. Or were you alluding to something else? Because I do get some. I think we had something Gotrek and Felix planned, maybe. I'm fucking confused today. Let me tell you. Oh, I did post them on Instagram. They are not very good, or they are okay, is what is where I would put them. Okay. Nothing more, really. That's fine. We can't all be winners. All right, I'm going to paint a little bit on the walls. I need to slap some more paint there. Let me see. Thank you so much, Jelly. You are the most useful person I have ever known. And I am super happy to have you here. Yes, that is super impressive, Jelly. I will never not be impressed. Oh. Let's see. I think I will need a little bit more white to this mix. Last time around, the mix was maybe a bit too brown. You can see there's, well, it doesn't really matter if there is some. It's almost like a pinkish hue to the creamy colors, but I want it to be lighter. No, I will only say creamy Chris today. I will not say any. I will not Phil and Selmo myself. Okay, please share your great business idea with us, Hobby. Phil and Selmo. Oh, that's unfortunate. Rick Astley, Mini. Is that your $1 million idea? How would it work? Is it just Rick Astley in Never Gonna Give You Up? I'm sure it was. People would most definitely paint it up. So I do agree. Print, paint, and link away. It is. I'm still salty that you rickrolled me, Hobby. It still stings. Still stings. I'm sure you could probably make it go semi-viral, at least if you are like the first guy to do it. I would, if Games Workshop did it, it would be kind of awesome. For like a 1st of April's Fool's Day, something like that. All right, let's slap some paint on this sucker. I will go grab a new cup because all my cups are so nasty. Look at this cute little thing. Amazing. Let me squirt some. There we go. Now let's see. I like to use the water kind of thinned out. It might be the dumbest thing, but just kind of like being able to kind of control a little bit the amount. I kind of want a little bit of the paint to still shine through, like from the previous layer. It does take a bit of time though. Yes, this is the classic, this is the Norwegian recipe with a little bit of Idun tomato ketchup in the paint. It's a dreaded weapon of mass destruction, the tomato bottle. It was often used during, what do you call it, like water fights, water wars, whatever you call it, when you go out with your squirt guns and water balloons and stuff. And some people just had their tomato ketchup bottle, but I think it was the most effective of them all. Even though the super soakers, they did look a lot cooler. Is there already a Rick Astley model? Did someone crush your business dreams, Jelly Moon? I will check it out in a few moments. Just gotta keep on dabbing. Just 7 downloads, all right. And welcome to the chat, by the way. This is not Patrick Bale, no, this is not Baleman. Welcome to the chat. Print your own Rick Astley, Rick roll your friends. Yeah. I like it, I like the design. You should team up. It is not my day today. It most certainly isn't. But I will just keep dabbing on the haters, and keep dabbing on my paints. And hopefully, when I'm done today, my day will be just a little bit better. I've been feeling extra scatterbrained today. It's been really hard to concentrate. I had some issues at work, just trying to organize myself, etc. But I have actually been checking up on some stuff to because I need to improve my concentration. It's been really terrible lately. I can't. Sometimes I'm in the middle of answering an email, and for reasons that I don't understand myself, I open up a new email and start replying to something else. And it's not very good. Hey Henrik, good to see you, buddy. It's the legendary Mordheim, as you said, Henrik. That really made me laugh. That's funny. It's the Clady HD, yeah. Well, I probably don't have ADHD because I managed perfectly well in school. I did get good grades and I was able to concentrate and do everything pretty in my earlier years. I didn't have, or at least I can't remember struggling with my concentration, not to this extent in any way. But well, I will give it a try. I do have some something planned, and hopefully it will work. If not, I will try something else, and if not, I will just keep being what I am today. So if this is the worst outcome, I'm fine with it. It's not ideal, but I can survive being like this, even if it's really annoying. Let's see. The building is looking a lot brighter, at least. You can see it looks really moldy and nasty. I do like that. Yeah, I think I'm a lot more happy with it now. I really, truly am. Now let's see. We do need to finish up some of the bricks, and yeah, let's. I want to keep my really bright, and nice and bright mix. I will also. Is there a dildo messaging me on Instagram? That sounds very inconsiderate. But I am terrible at broadcasting, so I will of course check it out. Oh, is that the stuff you got, Tikash? It looks amazing. It really does. Be right back. Okay, that looks really good, Tikash. Amazing. Can't wait to see it painted up. Well, the Mordheim stuff is going pretty decently. I am just moving along, painting one building at a time. Yes, it's a big mystery, Jelly Moon. But it turns out the inconsiderate asshole was indeed Tikash, but it was worth it because it was very nice stuff. Now I'm going to slam my parents. They got me these really useful, we call them almost like cups, or which are absolutely amazing. They even come with lids, but they had kept these around for, I don't know, 10 or 15 years for some reason, just laying around in case they ever needed them. Turns out they didn't need, and it's not like they had 4, they had like 200 or something ridiculous. So very typical of parents, just keeping stuff that they are never going to use, but luckily I can usually find a use for pretty much any trash. It is a plot twist for the ages. It's like the sixth sense. Hey, Successo, big fan from Brazil. Thank you so much. I haven't seen you in stream before, so you are super welcome. I hope you are doing fine in Brazil. It's a beautiful country. I went there, I think, 15 years ago. I went to Rio de Janeiro and Fortaleza. Where else did I go? I just went backpacking around Brazil. It was a great time. A lot of lovely places and a lot of friendly people too that I met. Where in Brazil do you live, Successo? Let me see. I'm trying to mix up some paint to do something, but I kind of forgot. I'm going to make a creamy color to dry brush the stones and the wood. So I want it to be a bit lighter, but not too light. Rondonia, oh, I have no idea what that is. It's very annoying. I am stuck at I can't remember the names of the places, but I did visit quite a few. I'm not sure what part was my favorite. Oh, it's close to the Amazon? Okay. Let me see, Jelly Moon, I think your parents knew all along. The prophecy foretold about the world domination. Okay. The 200 represent the new era where people will play Warhammer 200k, and you are forever known as the one true emperor, overshadowing all the great men in history ever, etc., etc. That sounds exactly right, Jelly Moon. And I think maybe you are the prophet. I want you to be the prophet, the Jelly Moon. Thank you, Takash. I'm not ashamed, but I just kind of got a bit. I felt finished with them, and Gotrek X didn't turn out the way I wanted, no matter what I did to it. So I just said fuck it and left it. Like all true champions, I just gave up. Yeah, he might be selling me a bit short, but I will accept it, because if he's going to make a sequel to the Prophecy, like the Prophecy 2, this time it's for real. You kind of need to be able to build some more. You know, you don't want to blow all your steam on the first Prophecy. So it's just good business sense. And if there is anything that Jellymoon has showed us, it's that he's a really good businessman. He's got his Rick Astley 3D print and his Prophecy. See, that's two things just right off the bat that I remembered. Oh, okay, you added etc. twice. Okay, I'm so sorry. I didn't get that part, Jelly. I will read more closely next time. All right, this sucker is almost done. I will go and clean up, or when I say clean up, I mean dirty up everything later on. And I will also do all of the rust effects and stuff all in one go. Now we need to get all of the crap out of the way so we can bring out the big boy. Fog on the table, Tikash. Dry ice, that sounds like a bit of a hassle. Maybe get some like a vaping equipment, some stuff like that, perhaps. Might that be a solution? All right, Jelly. I think you sold me in just right. I forgot to brighten up the bricks around the door. The same here. So what I do with the bricks, I kind of use, I was way too, God damn it, I will use, don't watch me make stuff. God, disaster. I will have to go back. There was way too much paint on the brush. It's fine. I will go back and I will tidy it up. But what I was supposed to say is that I really like the bricks. They have like a base brown, then a gray, and then a cream. So it kind of has a little bit of warmth and stuff in it. Yeah, vape or smoke machines. Hey, White Wolf. Yes, look at this. It's almost in one piece. Amazing, huh? Ta-da! It's looking kind of good, in my opinion. It's coming together. This side is looking a bit rough with but when I get this black, it should be all good. Now look at all of the, God damn it. You are being too clever. The puns are too, cobbled together, Jesus. Well, actually, these are not cobblestones, they are bricks. So I got you on the technicality there, mister. God damn it. But of course, everyone else is in tune. they get all the puns. It's just stupid old Mordheim and his perfect English. Yes, I am the champion. There is no doubt about it. All right, I will dry brush the paint away. Yeah, don't you dare try to make fun of me, White Wolf. I am all serious, all business. Yeah, but yeah, look at all our super nice and helpful people trying to help each other out, even though they can't all be home runs, you know, but I really appreciate people trying to help each other out. It's good. It's something I enjoy. These cups, they are really super handy for glamping paint in. So, Mr. White Wolf, what is your next project going to be with the Frostgrave painted up? And if you haven't already, please go check out White Wolf on Instagram. I'm not sure if I remember to add. Did I add the command? Let's see. Can I do wolf? Did that work? It did not work. Well, go check out Instagram, White Wolf, and check out his new Frostgrave model. It's amazing. It is super good. Oh, god damn it. This is going to be a pain. Let me see if I can get it. Okay, this is fine. There is a bit more paint on the brush than I would usually use for dry brushing, but I kind of want to cover it with paint anyway. I want it to be mostly gray, so it doesn't really matter if it's too thick, quote unquote. I'm not kind enough. I don't do it justice, to be honest, but it's kind of hard to describe. Well, I will try give it an attempt. I really think the colors match. Great color palette and awesome non-metallic metallics, and the gems, the scales, everything. It's all really very pretty. It is an absolutely awesome model as well. So like there's like a great canvas, but what you did with it is amazing, White Wolf. It really surprised me. Like I have already said, but it felt like you kind of leveled up while we were watching, you know, which was really fun. Now I will just try to focus on dry brushing. So if I don't read chat for a bit, don't feel too bad that Daddy Mordheim doesn't read your chats. And I'm simply too busy doing some extreme dry brushing If you like the sound of a nice brush stroke, then this is the channel for you. There's a lot of dry brushing ASMR going on. Yes, it's a free-for-all in chat now. That is true. I only have Jellymoon to protect me, and I think he more often than not sides with the chat. So. Oh, the colors are coming nicely, coming along nicely. I like that you couldn't keep it up for too long. White Wolf. Let's slap on the paint. There are some parts of this building that are not very nice, and I will try to cover them up with some bushes and some vegetation. Well, I'm one of those people that I don't even know what Erebus is. I have no idea. I realize that I'm pretty much out of the loop for absolutely everything these days, and I'm not sure when it happened. I used to be a kind of up-to-date guy, but these days, I really don't pay attention. Oh, he's the reason for 40k? Oh, he's one of the Horus Heresy dudes? Or in the Horus Heresy story? I am extremely oblivious when it comes to Warhammer 40k. I really want to paint some old school Warhammer 40k. I don't know if you guys remember like the old pamphlets from the mid-90s. They often had like a space orc with an axe and like one of the bolters or blasters or whatever they are called. And I really want to paint some of the old school space orcs and like an old school space marine. That would be really fun. I'm a bit of on a bit of a nostalgia trip with Gotrek and Felix. I kind of want to paint a little bit some more bright dudes, because I'm not very good at painting bright stuff. So, but I really enjoy it. But first I will finish painting my Ostlanders. Let me move this down just a little bit, like so. Yeah, checkerboard orcs. That's what's up, Takash. I love those orcs with the red X handles. Yeah, amazing. I love that style. That's kind of, for me, it's like grimdark or like the 90s, mid 90s style of primary colors, really bright ones. Oh, terrible noises. Yeah, this is not Bailman. I agree. It's I have painted a couple of checkerboards that I was actually happy with, but a lot of the times I start doing it and they don't turn out the way I want to, and my brain starts hurting. But checkerboards, they are kind of obligatory for 40k Space Orcs and Mordheim. You just have to bite your teeth together and get it done, I guess. But yes, they are not the easiest thing to paint. Just before I left for the studio, I was starting to paint some striped pants. Striped pants are a little bit easier, but they are a bit of a pain as well. But I love me some striped pants. I think they add a lot to the models. Now this is not Bailman. What game systems are you into? Like any Warhammer Fantasy, 40k, Mordheim maybe? Oh, mostly Mordheim. Well, that's pretty much what I do as well these days. I used to play a lot more fantasy. I was kind of just stopped appealing to me for a while. Just the massed ranked combat over and over again. If you want to try like a new list, you have to get more models or whatever. And it's not like you just need 5 models, you need like a whole regiment. But it's still very close to my heart, Warhammer Fantasy. I'm using the smaller brush to kind of just get in here and dry brush a little bit. I am feeling some vegetation inside of this archway though. It's not super pretty, so I might just cover it up like the cheater I am. If you are going to cheat, don't cheat on your wife or girlfriend. Cheat on your Mordheim terrain table. Oh, please don't clip that for the... I kind of know. I lost my I lost my train of thought. God damn it. Let's see. I have to scroll. Schemer here, a project from a fellow countryman that turns out to be pretty much perfect Mordheim music 100% of the time. Yeah, the old world, do you mean like the game system, or do you mean the setting, Henrik? I haven't played a single game of the old world game system, but I do agree that the old world is absolutely amazing, the setting. What kind of music is it? What genre of music is it? Tikash? Is it like folk music, or? I will check it out, of course, if you leave me the famous the line on Instagram or Messenger or Discord, whatever you find me. Just feel free to message me. Yeah, I agree. Bailman, or not Bailman, I should say. Some rule sets can be kind of overcomplicated, and you kind of feel lost just picking up the rules book. Yeah, I don't disagree, Henrik. I'm also a big fan of like just the setting and the lore of the old world. I do have a very big soft spot for fantasy. I wasn't raised on it, but it's a big part of my youth and some of my childhood is Warhammer fantasy. And no Warhammer fantasy, no Mordheim. That's basically it. And I think that's what makes Mordheim so interesting to me. It's because it's in this setting that I already really like, you know. I love the fact that there are like different empire mercenary war bands from the different cities in like that specific time where there's like a civil war going on. Yeah, it's just super cool. Oh really? Now I wish I wasn't painting, so I could check out the Jellymoon's link. That would that sounds like a trip and a half. Okay, it's kind of hard to get into all of the bricks all of the time. So I will. Oh, there is a lot of pink showing through here. I will need to properly sauce this later on with some washes. I didn't hit it. It's kind of hard to hit everything from every angle, especially when you build like when you build and film like an idiot. it should be fine. It's not going to be the end of the world anyway if the alleyway isn't picture perfect. Yeah, I remember when I got back into Warhammer, it was in 7th edition, and I was checking out the Games Workshop site. This was in 2009, 2010, I believe, and they still had pretty much all of the Mordheim minis available to order, but I didn't pull the trigger, which was a big shame. But I recently got my hands on some old Mordheim minis. I got a Johan the knife, unpainted, never primed, so that was really nice. And I got one of the freelance knights, the mounted freelance knight. Also amazing. And I got my Sigmarite priest, the original Mordheim Sigmarite priest. I was super stoked. Couldn't be more happy. All right, let's go. I think it's time to, well, let's maybe dried brush. Yeah, maybe dry brush the wood. I think we'll do that. For the wood, I will start out with a just raw sienna straight out of the tube. Let's see how that works out. It should give a nice warm yellowish brown color, and I think it looks really good with the dark brown underneath. I'm sorry, I just need to get some, well, quench my thirst and get some energy. It's been a long day. All right. God damn it. Okay, this should make it a bit easier. Now there is a lot of wood to dry brush here. So let's get started. Oh. This is going to take a while, but it's fairly nice and relaxing in my opinion. I try to kind of purposely make it a bit uneven so that it doesn't look too uniform. Oh. As you can see, it's kind of starting to build up here and there. I will need some more paper very soon. Let me just get that handy. Oh, a bit too much. Doesn't matter, you can kind of just smudge it all over the place. As I'm dry brushing this, I can't wait for there to be like action and combat going on inside of these buildings. Like you have models trying to get up to the second floor while you have some people with crossbows or maybe some archers on the top shooting down, people doing some diving charges, maybe people falling off. It's going to be great. I can't wait for people to actually play on the table instead of me just working on it. And I pray to gods that I don't believe in that the table is a success and that it's actually fun to play on. What gods do I not believe in? Is it Gork? Or is it Mork? Oh. Hey, thank you so much for the follow, CyberMochi8. Welcome to the stream and the chat. Don't think I've seen you around here before. You are very welcome. We are currently dry brushing some wooden details on the big town hall building for my tile. I will just do a quick pan so you can see what we are working towards. This is my third tile, which is all done, and it's looking rather pretty if you ask me. Now this one is, it's not pretty yet because it's still a bit pink, but we are working on it. So hopefully it should turn out nice. If not, you will see a grown man cry on Twitch. Now, CyberMochi, what games do you play, if any? Are you into any like creative hobbies? Any wargaming, painting, terrain building, etc.? You don't have to answer, of course. It's just out of curiosity. I was crying when I met glue. You have to finish it. Now I'm drying because I said glue. Okay, yes. Jesus. One day I will make a complete set list of glue-related songs, and we will sing karaoke together to Kosh, and it's going to be beautiful. painting. Well, I'm super happy that you can find any inspiration that warms my heart, and yeah, it also makes me happy. What kind of painting do you do? Is it like minis, painting miniatures? Do you do painting on canvas, like a true artiste? I wish I could be a true artiste. That's my, that would make me feel so good. But I don't have enough time to learn how to do this properly, so how I would ever learn to do painting on canvas, I don't know. Hey Kellen, what's up, my homie? Good to see you again. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're enjoying life and kicking ass in Warhammer Online and playing some confrontation. If you guys don't know, Kellen28 is a very good painter, and he's like almost like a hobby organizer, I would say. You just stop me if I say stuff that you don't want people to know, Kellen. But I'm very impressed with what Kellen does. He does a lot for the gaming community where he lives, which I think is super awesome. The painting session tonight sounds wonderful, Kellen. Oh, you paint on canvas? Okay, I think that is very impressive. I really wish I could do some 2D painting, because the only way I can paint or do any like artistic stuff is if it's already in 3D. So I kind of want to at least learn the basics, whatever that is supposed to mean, of drawing and painting, to kind of get like the like understanding volumetric stuff and shadows and light. That is something that could come in really handy. And perspective, composition, all that kind of stuff. Because I really want to kind of elevate my skills, even though I always say that and I do nothing to to achieve it. But I do have plans. I do have plans in the future. So I'm going to ask you quite a few questions, if you don't mind, Cybermuchi. And if you don't know how to answer them, then just say so. But I'm not sure how long you have been painting for on like a canvas. But do you have any like tips on how to kind of just get started? How do I learn to paint on a canvas? I know there's like a trillion different videos on YouTube, so that is a great starting point, I guess. But if you have any advice, I would be all ears. And if you don't, that's perfectly fine, of course. Yeah, Bob Ross, that is of course a great suggestion, Tikash. I have been watching him a little bit. What I get from Bob Ross is kind of, yeah, he does show a lot, some techniques and how to paint different kind of stuff. But and he does quite a bit of like composition and how to get stuff in the foreground and how to make, yeah, like the background and the foreground separate. So he does a lot of that stuff, but I kind of wouldn't. I don't even know how to draw a face or like a circle. So, I mean, like the real basics, Tikash, like the how not to eat crayons. I think I'm at that level, you know. And I know that step 1, 2, 3, and 4 is stop eating crayons, but it just doesn't sink in. Ah, yes, the wood is becoming more woody. I do like the raw sienna for the woods, the woodworks. Whenever I do this, I really wish that I had some education into like arts and crafts. Would be really helpful. Just color, Jesus Christ, color theory. God damn it! I need to go to a speech therapist. There's so much stuff I need to do. I need to go to a speech therapist. I need to go to a painting school. I don't have time for all of this. Any Steg Gerard. Okay, I will try to get that into my noggin. Any Steg Gerard. Yeah, okay, thank you. That is very useful. I appreciate it. Sometimes I think that I know some color theory, but then when I apply it to my models, I realize that my color theory is it doesn't hold water. Sometimes it actually works, but I would like to have something a bit more consistent, you know. Look at all of this. Brown, brown, brown. And some different browns. Great stuff. Thank you so much, Cybermochi. I do appreciate it. I don't hate what I make, not by any stretch. But a lot of the time I feel like I'm kind of just knocking about in the dark, and I feel just as like 50% of what I do is luck. At least that's what I feel like sometimes when I do this stuff. And sometimes I look at what I've made and I think to myself, wow, that's actually really cool. Or sometimes stuff turns out better than I was even hoping for. I kind of just want to become better, I guess. It is better to, well, 50 cent, isn't 50 cent 50% to cash? I don't know. I don't know. Don't trick me with your math or currency-based puns. I'm very cagey today. I don't want White Wolf. His pun flew right past me. I'm very alert at the moment. Thank you so much, Jelly Moon. I appreciate it. That is super helpful. I was about to ask, but I didn't want to ask you for anything else today because you've been so extremely useful already. And not just today, I mean absolutely every time I go online and stream. It's whenever I stream, it's a bag of emotions. Let me just tell you. It's not easy being Mordheim. If you apart from having the most uncomplicated life and actually not having any actual problems. Apart from that, it's not easy being Mordheim. There are too many emotions. I need to I need to cure myself of all of my emotions. Oh, Jesus Christ. They are always present. Jesus Christ. Too many thoughts and too many emotions. That's how I would summarize myself today. Yes, that is. Well, I hope you enjoy it, and I think you wouldn't just stick around if you didn't get anything out of it. But it's also very important for me to say thank you. And I hope I can give you a little bit of amusement or inspiration or whatever you get out of the stream. It is kind of like, yeah, when you have some people like showing stuff or creating stuff and people enjoying it, there is like a symbiosis that kind of like naturally occurs, I guess. We are now entering, meandering Mordheim territory, so watch out. This might get really meandering. But yeah, it's like if I'm streaming and nobody's watching, that's not fun for me, so no audience. No fun for the streamer, I guess. but it's... But then I also tell myself that without no Mordheim, then there is no fun for the audience. That's what I tell myself the days when I have all the self-confidence in the world. What would they do without my stream? Of course, there's some villainous monologues into the mirror, but well, there's no shame in being a bit of a villain. Are you sure he was referencing you, Tikash? There have been other dildos in chat, I do believe. Henrik, entertainment, inspiration, motivation, friendship, the list goes on. Yeah, well, thank you. It warms my heart, my over-emotional heart is throbbing with emotions, which is I really need to get a hold of myself. There is one day, I promise you guys, it's the same day that I remember to buy LED lights, and the same day that I remember to bring the wolf head for the garden entrance. God damn it. So much stuff. 2 things. It's too much. I'm super happy to hear that you can use that you gather information and data for your superhuman experiences, I guess. I'm going to make a What Would the Jelly Moon t-shirt. What would the Jelly Moon do? Going to make some bracelets, some t-shirts. Let's see if we can't. I'm going to do the outside stuff, the big stuff first, and then I'm going to go over with a smaller brush and do all of the stuff later on. Your assholeosis is very mysterious. It is indeed. Most of the time it makes you a really nice person, strangely enough. And yeah, I'm not. One of my main hobbies and ways of amusing myself when I'm streaming is to make fun of myself, because it amuses me to no end. I don't dislike myself the way you might think if you just listen to what I say. I just like prodding fun. It's like, yeah. I just think it's fun to point out your own mistakes and weaknesses, I guess. And I can see myself like from the outside, I guess. What do you call? I don't know what you call it. And I just think it's funny to the way I think sometimes. I know it's super absurd and I just can't stop it. And it makes me laugh, so I tell you guys for some reason. Let's see. This is a bit of a nightmare to brush. Thank you so much. You're too kind, Takash. It's so nice to know that when my self-loathing runs out, I can always rely on you to do some, what do you call it, not self-loathing, just loathing, I guess. I feel safe now. I feel much better already, actually. It's like a burden has been lifted from my shoulders. I think I've already mentioned it before, but people who take themselves too seriously, those are just the kind of people that I simply can't, I can't relate to them, and I really don't get along with them all that well. It's one of what I think is the least attractive in people. It's when they don't have like any self-reflection or like they take themselves too seriously. Like no self-irony. No self-deprecating humor. We need to be able to laugh at ourselves. I think that's one of the human traits that I enjoy. I know. I realize that this sounds. I've just been telling all of you that I laugh at myself a lot, and now I say that I don't like people that don't laugh at themselves. So I'm not saying that this is like the way people should be, but it's the way I like people. That's the way I can relate to them and feel like some kind of connection, I guess. I'm happy to hear that, Jelly. Okay. I'll see if I can dry brush just a little bit inside with a bigger brush. I will have to go over and do like some details with a smaller brush later on anyway. Let's see, I think that should cover more or less everything on this side. This is taking quite a while. It's a big building, and well, even if it's dry brushing, it's quite a lot of surface area that I have to cover. Oh, I know what I want to do before. I do have some black paint in the pot, and I don't want it to dry out before I get to use it, so I kind of just want to go over the shingles quickly. I really like this combination of browns. The raw sienna, it has this kind of like yellowish tinge, or maybe it's just straight up yellowish brown, and it kind of gives the wood that is it's a different shade of brown. It's much darker, and I think it has, I'm not sure if it's green, but at least the yellow kind of gets this greenish quality when brushed over the dark brown. So it makes the wood look slightly putrid, rotten. It might be my imagination. Also, I'm wearing these tinted glasses. They kind of, well, they don't change too much of the coloring, but they do change a little bit. And I don't have to wear them, but it really helps with headaches, because I realized this year that I'm very sensitive to light. So instead of getting headaches and kind of like blinking spots in my eyes every now and then, I just wear these Elton John Bono looking glasses. And well, if I could choose, I would just wear normal glasses, but I've gotten used to them now. I was not super stoked about wearing them when I first got them. I could have said Tony Iommi, but how do you pronounce his last name, by the way? I don't think I've ever said it. But I could have, yes, that is true. But I think he has, aren't his a bit more pinkish? Maybe I'm way off here. Iommi, okay. Well. Yeah, I could have, but I think both Elton John and Bono, they are greater musicians. So that's why I would say their names before Tony's. Tony, of course. Now I was doubting myself. I wanted that one to go in the book. No, I am, of course, I would rather listen to Black Sabbath than Elton John or Bono. But I would do that in that order. I would go Black Sabbath, Elton John, and then U2 at the very last. I would much rather listen to some Elton John than U2. That is at least my opinion. Then again, I do have a lot of childhood memories associated with Elton John. My mom used to listen to Elton John when I was, just living at home, being a child, doing child stuff. And Bono, just doesn't strike me as a guy I would like to hang out with. But what do I know? He might be very pleasant. I would, of course, much rather be hanging out with my my beauties, Mordheim's beauties. that would be my, if I could do like one thing, it would be to go out with some of the people, well, of course, all of the people, if they could make it, just go out and grab some food, some beers, and have some games with my beloved chatters. That would be amazing. Of course, we would have to sing glue karaoke with Tikash. And I would expect Jelly Moon to instantly Google and answer everything that I was wondering about. Just like on Twitch, you know. Jelly Moon would yellow card people all the time, of course. Yeah, of course, yeah, so Mordheim, maybe before and after. I was invited to Oslo to play Mordheim this weekend. It was a bit short notice, and I am lagging behind, or not lagging behind, I guess, but I want to make sure that I get a lot of, get some work done this weekend on the board. So unfortunately, I had to say no. But they are coming to Christian Sand in a month, so it's not that much of a biggie, but it would have been nice to take a trip up to Oslo and play some Mordheim. But fingers crossed, I should be able to make some trips next year, or maybe one later this year. I really want to join forces with the Oslo boys. And of course, I would invite you to come along, Henrik, if you wanted to. I'm not sure if they had a place to, like a table to play on, because they have been doing like a campaign. But just to hang around and talk shit. To me, just hanging around people who play Mordheim is pretty much the same as playing Mordheim, because you can still watch and kind of participate in the atmosphere and all of that fun stuff, you know. You can talk about rules and war bands. All that stuff. You're in hard training for the old world. Okay. Do you have? Are you on a mission? Is there something that you are training towards, or are you simply improving yourself to be ready for the future? Let's see. So much. This building is big. It requires a lot of dry brushing. Oh. All right. Let's flip it around ever so slightly. There are so many angles, so many nooks and crannies all over the place. That is kind of the joy of the building as well, but it's a bit of a nightmare to dry brush, to be honest. Yeah, that sounds about right. Sometimes I've been just hanging out with my friends at the gaming club and watch them play. It's more relaxing because you don't have like anything at stake, or you don't have to concentrate about the game. You can just relax and chill out with the friends. Norway versus Sweden. All right. Is it a team tournament? Are you doing like do you do like pairings and matching? I fully support playing for Norway, of course. We have adopted you, Henrik. You are too good for Sweden. You are ours now. We'll just try to indoctrinate you. Just have to play Ja, vi elsker on repeat for a couple of days, and it will be a lock. Who would choose to be Swedish if you could be Norwegian? That's what I would like to know. Hey, Kveldil. Welcome back. We are dry brushing wood on this big ass building at the moment. It is kind of slow, but I think we are almost done. Very soon we should be done. It's a chill stream. We're just relaxing and enjoying ourselves. I hope you're having a nice evening or day, depending on where you are, Kveldil. Let's see if we can't pick out some stuff here and there. It's very nice when you're doing terrain, especially ruined terrain. It doesn't have to be super clean or super precise. Sometimes if you're lucky, it will look better if you're messy and doing imperfect stuff, you know. The base is pink, it's foam. But on the base of the board, it is OBS wood plate. I'm scratching my head like a monkey. Well, my apologies. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm trying to look at the different angles that I have missed. All right, take care, Henrik. Say hi to Mediocre Hobbies and whoever is hanging out. See you later, buddy. I will glue the buildings to the base eventually, Kveldil. I will, but I want to finish them first, and then I will glue them down. And then I kind of... When you glue them down, you also get like some kind of like some gaps, and I filled the gaps with like a mix of sand and glue and stuff. Thank you so much for the Twitch Prime sub. I really appreciate it. I really, really do. Super amazing, very generous of you. Now you can enjoy ad-free streams on my channel, and I get a few coins that I can buy some more hobby stuff with, and that's what I call win-win. On YouTube, Kveldil, I have like there is a playlist of the third tile, this one, and you can pretty much see how I made everything, and you can see how I kind of, when I glue it, I make like this paste that I put between the board and the buildings to kind of make it more natural looking, and it sticks even better because it's like lots of glue and wall filler, all that kind of crap. That's how I do it. People do it different ways. That's my preferred method of doing it. Yeah, there are really a lot of hours, but if you just skip around, you should find the parts. I do the gluing. I do at like, of course, I do it at the end when I'm close to finishing the board. But you can see pretty much everything I do build-wise. And of course, if there is anything that you want to ask, you are always very welcome to ask on stream, and I will try to show you while I'm doing it, or I will sometimes just show you, just build something to show you. That is no worries. I really enjoy helping if possible. If I can help, I will try to help. All right. Now I will just do a quick bathroom break. I will be right back very, very soon. No more than 5 minutes. So my apologies. But I need to get some water and I need a quick bathroom break. So see you soon. I don't have anything exciting to show you. Let me see. That was too boring. I will leave you with some music. And we are back. Thank you so much for waiting, everyone. Thank you for the patience. To Karlstad, it's not the, it's very Mordheimy. It's absolutely amazing. I love that music. It makes me so pumped up. I want to play some Mordheim when I listen to it. It's some old Japanese 70s or 80s wrestling entrance music. It is very Mordheimy. Thank you so much for the follow, Eka80. Welcome to the stream. If this is your first time checking it out, we are making some Mordheim terrain. This is the third tile. This is what we are working towards. At the moment, it's not quite there yet. It's very pink and unpainted, but it's going to transform into something beautiful. It's going to be like a terrain butterfly of sorts, I guess. As you can already tell, I'm like a poet, a wordsmith. If you may, if you'd like. I don't know words. I'm not sure what I'm saying. So let's get back to painting. Like I mentioned, God damn it. This is what I didn't want to happen. I think my black paint has dried out and my cheap ass has to spend more black paint. God damn it. Complete catastrophe. Let's see if we can't fix it with some, oh, there's still hope, yes. A little bit of convincing and a little bit of water. I think we got the black paint resurrected. Yeah, there we go. Never give up. Here we go. Just gonna pick out the shingles, the tiles with just pure black. Like so. So we do have quite a bit of shingles here, but shouldn't take too long. I really like having them black because it's a nice contrast to the brown, and it's a very easy color to cover, and kind of just fits the palette of the board, in my opinion. Let me get it in frame. Like so. I try to always keep the palette limited so I don't have to mix a lot of colors. It's black and white, and of course gray, but you can just mix black and white, of course. And 2 browns, and that is pretty much it for like the main palette. And when you only use a few colors, yeah, it's very easy to mix and match, in my experience. Let's see. I can't wait for this to be finished. It's going to be marvelous. like this building is going to feel good when it's completed, and this tile and this entire board is going to feel absolutely amazing. I really look forward to finishing off this big project, because I'm never able to finish of anything that's this big. I usually struggle with finishing just a normal mini, so being able to finish a giant board like this is, to me, an accomplishment. Feeling rather proud of, which is a good feeling to have, especially when it's not something you feel too often, you know. And I don't mean that in a sad way, you know, but it's not often that I undertake any like projects that take years to complete. And I guess this wouldn't take years to complete, but I have, when I started it and I finished the first tile, I did kind of take a break for almost a year. Then I did the second tile, and then I took a break for not a full year, but maybe 8-9 months. But then when I got back, it's been non-stop, baby. It's so nice doing the stream, because it gives me extra motivation to work on the table. And of course the tournament in September, where we are going to play on the board, is also a big motivator. And here we go. Almost all of the tiles are done. Let me just check something real quick. And here we go. Sorry about that. Just had to do some behind the scenes stuff. So it's such a huge production, you know. Now let's finish off these shingles, and we should do, oh shit, I should actually, that should be fine. I have to highlight the rocks and the wood. Not sure if I will be able to finish all of it today, but we will give it a shot at least. Let's see, we have some even more shingle on this little roof here. Let's see. also really psyched for my Ostlander warband at the moment. Kind of getting semi-distracted by painting minis. But, I'm able to keep my focus on the board, and I will just do some quick sessions when I have a little bit of spare time at home. It is really nice to see the minis come alive as well. Very satisfying, even if it's super fiddly. The light is terrible on this side because the light is coming from the left, so I can't really see all of the details. I'll just have to risk it. I like the black tiles, the black shingles. Looks pretty decent. Let's see, we do have a few tiles on this side. I should be able to pick them out quickly. Oh. My elbow slipped on the cutting mat. Those are the insane danger that I put myself through to entertain you, the unwashed masses. Now I will run through the interior and the smaller details with my small dry brush. I have to dry my big dry brush because we're going to use it in a few moments. Let's see. There's a lot of quite a bit of sand left in the house, just trying to shake it loose. Because you know I'd caulk 1,000 tiles. You do have a marvelous brain for punny song titles. There is no doubt about that, Takash. I love it. And Jelly Moon found another link for nostalgia. This time it's... Oh, okay, I will check that out super quick. Then I do have to do a little bit of, work. Oh, nice. Oh, that's a great site. I will actually bookmark it ASAP, like so. Thank you, Jelly Moon. That's a great one. That's a great one. Oh. Oh no. I did something stupid. Oh well. Crap. Well, what happened is I had put a lot of spackle and it never properly dried. So it kind of just fell off. That's fine. No worries, no biggie. Easy fix later on. No problem at all. Do you do any kind of music, Tekash, by the way? You seem to be really into music in general. Do you play any instruments, any stuff like that? Or just a gifted punner? A punnerian? Thank you for the link, Jelly Moon. I'm going to enjoy it in the future. I can guarantee you that. All right, so you dabble in guitar. Is that just like keep plunking away every now and then? All the dabblage, yes. Well, dabbling is good, you know. You don't have to master everything. If you get some enjoyment out of plonking on the guitar and you can impress some people here and there, that's pretty good. Oh, this is, well, it's not perfect, but I will be able to fix it later on. Just a small mishap here. What's the word for impress in a bad way? I'm not sure. I'm not sure if there is a word for that, but I get what you mean. Or I think I do at least. Yeah, that sounds about right, Jelly. I can't wait to. I think in my mind I remember all of the Mordheim minis, but that will probably turn out to not be right. There's probably quite a few that I have forgotten. Now let's get out the good old dry brush and dry brush some stuff. Here, you gotta go with this cream one. This is the chili mayo cream, and this is the that's the crispy cream. So we're using the chili mayo, which is, it's not exactly 50-50 white and raw sienna. I think it's about maybe 40% brown and 60% titanium white. God damn it. I just found some elusive shingles. Gotta fill them out. Black. There we go. You always impress me in a good way, Takash. I am looking forward to having some time to play some Blood Bowl. We should get some practice games in. I've said that twice already, but we absolutely should. Now I am using the chili mayo to dry brush the stones. They do get a bit bright. That's fine. I also like that they do get like this kind of yellowish tint to them, which gives them a little bit more warmth and just some color differentiation. There are some different colors, is what I'm trying to say. I really like how the color of the bricks turn out using this palette. What did I say to displease Phil and Selmo? Oh yeah, we are playing Blood Bowl online, Blood Bowl 3 on Steam, I think. Oh, different colors. Yes, I'm probably on his shit list. Yeah, if you have a computer and you want to join the League of Shitters, I'm sure it would be fun. I would really like to actually play like some tabletop Blood Bowl as well. I think it looks fun. I enjoy the models quite a bit. Let's see if I can't. I need the terrain to be on the ground for some extra stability. I'll just leave it there for a bit. Yeah, I think this is looking it's looking good. It's looking good. I'm happy so far. Flip. Oh, god damn it. Now I will be back tomorrow. I'm doing an extra night this week. So I will be streaming today, tomorrow, and on Thursday. And I might even sneak in a stream or two this weekend. I really need to. It's crunch time. Need to get everything. I want to be as prepared as possible and have. I don't want this to be like a last minute thing. Yeah, it's looking good. It's not looking too shabby. And I love this chili mayo mix. It's perfect for well, maybe not perfect, but I like it for both the bricks and the wood. You know it's getting late when I forget words like wood. It's not exactly the difficult words. Are you a big Pantera fan, by the way, Takash? Like music, I'm talking about their music. We always used to listen to some Pantera at the parties, like Cemetery Gates and Cowboys from Hell, and yeah, of course Walk, that's a big one. I hope I'm not mixing bands now, because I am apt to do that. Yeah, my favorite is probably Cemetery Gates. I think it's a pretty good song. Or a track, or whatever you want to call it. Thank you, Fortran. And what am I right about, Cybermochi? I do agree, I'm probably right, but I don't know what I'm right about. I'm super happy with how the bricks turn out. I love the mix of a bit like the cooler gray and the bit warmer chili mayo cream color, and with the dark brown as a base. I think it works out pretty sweet. Oh, about Pantera, okay. I see. Yeah, they do have some good tracks. I'm never listened to them that much, but I pretty much just listen to them with my friends at parties. Don't think, well, I know I did have Cemetery Gates and Cowboys from Hell and Walk. I think I had those on my playlist. But apart from that, I have never really explored a lot of Pantera. Oh, god damn it. To me, it was Pantera and Sepultura. Sepultura, the Brazilian band. Those were like some of the go-to when we were at parties. Classics. They still have Sepultura with Roots. Roots, Bloody Roots. That's a good one. Yeah, I think Val he can stop by here. It's a bit far from where he resides these days, as he's like a cheese farmer in France or whatever he's doing at the moment. I wish him the best of luck. I'm sure he would enjoy some Mordheim some Mordheim terrain. Should be right up his alley. I'm getting all nostalgic for our old parties. I miss hanging with my friends when we were young. It was a special time. We were all idiots, of course. Maybe not a lot has changed, but we were inexperienced idiots. Now we are, what do you call it? Experienced idiots, I guess. It's such a weird time when you grow up, like in the early 20s, when you start getting like really independent, get your own place, and you start believing that you actually know stuff. Well, little do you know, you don't realize just how little you know at that point in life. But you feel like the king of the world, you know. And I think it's important to have that phase in your life. So, some people will learn some humility from it, and some other people just, yeah, keep on with the same mentality for the remainder of their lives. I'm not sure what is the right way to do it. Maybe it's just carrying on as you are 20 for the rest of your life. Maybe that is the happiest way to live. Who knows? I just know that I am not a big philosopher. Oh, these steps are ugly. Oh, chipped away some crap here. Oh well, ugly stairs. I will smother them in makeup. Yes, idiot friends and best friends. It's like I said it myself. Let's slap on a little bit more paint before I have to leave. Really want to get some of the wood done as well, especially since I already have the mix out. Have I already? No, I haven't. Yes, I have. Amazing. Holy crap. All right, so now pretty much all of the stones are brushed. Great, great, great. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of action going. Oh, too much action. Let's see if we can get some action going, but not too much. Still a bunch of paint on the brush. Let's see. Let's get some of the wood a bit brighter. Yeah, doesn't look half bad. It does not look bad at all. I think this should be a decent mix. Sometimes I'm afraid it's too bright, but it's should be fine. Really picks out like the edges of the wood. Now for the roof here, I think I will try to use it a bit more sparingly, maybe. Let's see. You want to leave some of the old brown colors as well. See, I think this is looking pretty good now. Yeah, I really enjoy this phase when the different pieces start popping. Let's see if we can't. Oh, holy crap. I don't get the light because of the way it's set up. I can't really see that well at certain angles, so just have to be careful so I don't overdo any of the dry brushing. Just doing a super silly angle, but it's fine. Oh, it's not fine, you can't see shit. My apologies. My apologies. All right, let's see. 13 minutes left. That's a sign from the Skaven gods. I'm doing something right, probably, maybe. Who knows what they are thinking? Let's see. I've been thinking about one of my old favorite animes, Berserk. I think it would be really cool to make a war band, Mordheim war band, kind of based off the Berserk anime. I really enjoy the style of that show. It's so good. Kentaro Miyamura, I think the name of the artist was. He's unfortunately dead now, which is a giant shame, because he was such a good artist. I used to love that anime back in 2001. Whenever I was watching it, I can't quite remember. It was around those times. I had it all on DVD, but then I sold the DVDs because I didn't watch any more anime. Now I kind of want them back. Well, maybe not on DVD, but I would like to be able to watch them again. There is probably some streaming service for that, but I'm so sick and tired of streaming services. They are becoming increasingly shit every single day. Yeah, the Eclipse is really, it is especially brutal. But I still think the show is very, it's a very dark and bleak and brutal show. Or well, a brutal comic or manga, I guess. The artwork is amazing. I really like the drawings in the anime, but the manga it's in a league of its own. It's I think it's spectacular. There's like an omnibus, like a collection of a lot of them. And I've been thinking about getting it. I have never read past the apocalypse, or the eclipse, I should say. So I don't know what's going to happen. And I've been kind of wanting to know that for almost 20 years, but I just never got around to actually do it. I should just ignore those for the time being. Damn it, I'm making a mess out of it now. Yeah, there are some different anime iterations. I have only seen the original, the OVA, the first one. The first one has such a good soundtrack. It has like the OG Guts theme, which is has later on become like has legendary status, I guess. But it didn't back when I had it on my MP3 player back in 2001. I love that show. I don't really remember that much from it these days because it's been a long time. But I remember being enthralled by it. I will add it to my truly long list of stuff that I need to do. All right, I think I will have to call it quits just about soonish, or just about now, to be honest. Need to get back home, get some food, and then go to bed. Got work tomorrow, so gotta do that as well. Have to pay for more materials. Gotta keep it. Gotta keep the stream going. So, well, thank you so much for everyone who has joined today. I think it's tomorrow. I will finish this building, and I will be ready to move on to the next one. So thank you so much for joining today, and I will catch you in the future. Goodbye.